And in the first game of a back-to-back, is managing minutes a priority for the coaching staff? Doris?
I think, Brian, for coaches, you're just reacting in real time to how the game unfolds. Minutes are always a concern when it's a back-to-back situation. Well, let's say we get down the stretch and this is a possession ball game. Usually you're going to choose, I'm going to put my best players on the floor and try to win the game right in front of me.
And now the Los Angeles starters. We've got Austin Reeves. Connect is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Simmons in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Conley. Reed to screen on Doncic. 4 on the clock. Conley passes to Edwards. No good on the 3. Here's Connect, covered by Ingram. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. And here's Minnesota now. Outside Edwards. And here's Ingram from the arc. Connects from downtown.
Well, that's why Ingram has been an all-star. He gives your team spacing, and he doesn't need the rock to score.
Well, Doris, we've heard Anthony Edwards declare himself as the best player in the league.
Well, B.A., when you got the game to back it up, you don't mind putting yourself out there. And Anthony Edwards has charisma, highly skilled, and he's fearless when it matters most. Look out for the Ant-Man.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Despite the fact that LeBron James is now in the league for over 2 decades, he continues to dominate.
Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Reed for 3. Rebound by the Lakers. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
The best defenses do a great job of protecting the rim. That team did not give an inch. They defended and contested every shot.
Doncic's shot is good.
Boy, the deep ball from Luka Doncic. This guy does not lack for confidence.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 3 so far. Conley against Doncic. Reed passes to Ingram. Let's go with a 3. And Reed with a basket on the assist by Ingram.
Well, this is the value of Naz Reid, a center who can shoot it with great consistency from range.
Pass to James. Back to Doncic. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Doncic has got 7 points in the game. Timberwolves trail by 3. A chance here to catch up with Alli from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. And guys, when talking to coach before the game about Ben Simmons, it sounds like they know how they want to attack him defensively. Coach told me, you can't let him get the easy bucket. We need to force him to his right and flush him out of the paint. Sounds like they're going to try to keep Simmons as far away from the hoop as possible, B.A.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Conley, and right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Now an update on Julius Randle from Allie LaForce. What'd you find out, Allie?
Hey guys, Minnesota's head athletic trainer gave me an update. The initial reports are saying that this is a serious injury and that he'll likely miss significant playing time. And for a team with eyes on a championship, this injury could have serious implications. We will see how it affects them.
All we can hope for is that the prognosis isn't as bad as it seems, guys.
Yeah, we were hoping for much better news, and obviously not very encouraging.
No, I mean, this is a big blow, and it will force the team to make some adjustments, not just in terms of personnel in the court, but in terms of strategy.
And Minnesota making a change here. Randle is checked in, and he sinks the second. Here's Edwards. Last game with 30. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Randle, the pass to Ingram. From 17, he squares up and sinks it. Ingram's gotten his second bucket on the night.
The versatile nature of Ingram's shooting can be tough to counter. Even the mid-range is a good option for him.
Over to the left wing. Randle against James. Clock at 6. Doncic outside. Reeves, the pass to James. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And stolen by Reeves. Inside. Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
This close to the rim, Ben Simmons just leaves, no doubt.
1:31 left in the first quarter. Outside Edwards. Shot from the low post is good. Edwards got 5 points.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And Doris, you watch Anthony Edwards year to year. He just keeps reaching a new level.
He wants greatness badly. He's putting in the time, BA, to get there. Anthony Edwards, the shooting, the confidence, the leadership, everything's growing. He's now producing like an MVP. Look out, everybody. Here he comes.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's James, and there's the drive. Pass to Doncic. Back to James. Shot clock at 6. Doncic outside. The three. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. Outside Ingram. Conley passes to Randle. And it's Randle with the jam.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
Pass to connect. Can they get it? It's rebounded by Minnesota. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. The T-Wolves on top, up by 4, and the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
In at forward, Edwards and McDaniels. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Dillingham. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Here's Doncic. Doesn't go that time. The Timberwolves lead by 6. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Edwards against Simmons. Edwards, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Pass to connect. Launches a 3. McDaniels with the rebound.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Gobert with a screen on Reeves for 3. Offensive rebound. Lakers trail by 6. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
James, that's good. All right, Doris, you look at the criteria for traveling in the NBA. You think it's called often enough?
You know, B.A., I'm not sure the answer to that. It's amazing to me the speed with which these officials have to make the calls. Sometimes you go back and watch it, what looks like a travel is not, or what's not called a travel is. This is actually a harder issue than people think.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First team foul.
Free throw good, McDaniels.
There is simply no substitute for what Jaden McDaniels gives you on the defensive end every night. This guy is elite.
Here's James. James, a freight train coming.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Minnesota leading by 5. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Edwards, a pass to Conley. And here's Reed. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Reed's got 8 points.
Boy, Naz Reid able to concentrate and finish despite incredible defense.
He gets it in there.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Outside McDaniels, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Connect. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for LeBron James.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
James with the rebound. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. Doris, you look at the tools McDaniels has on defense. He can be special.
He can. There's incredible length, the reach, the strength. McDaniels very much able to be a shutdown defender against the best offensive players in the game. Boy, Ben Simmons, one of the most highly scrutinized players in the NBA, but I don't think you can doubt any of his defensive abilities. Cross-positional and big-time asset on that end.
Julius Randle's checked in for Minnesota. Brandon Ingram comes in for McDaniels. Here's Edwards. Oh, Simmons with the block.
That is the long arms and defensive prowess of Ben Simmons on display.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. James against Randle. Kicks it to Doncic. James outside to the middle. Oh, and Reed with a block.
Boy, give Naz Reid credit. He perfectly timed that block. Wow.
Randle finds Edwards. Off target from 3-point range.
just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
James against Conley. Doncic right side. Takes a three. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 6 assists in the game.
Well, Luka Doncic on the receiving end of a quality pass. We usually see him with the ball.
Simmons against Reed. Pass to Edwards. Back to Reed. Good D by Simmons.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Nice finish from Luka.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Edwards against Reeves. Lets it go from deep. James with the rebound. James has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Doncic outside. Pass to James. Randall with a steal. Outside Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Reeves. To the paint. Outside for Randall. This one for 3. Doncic grabs the miss. And it's a Lakers ball. They're on a 16-7 run. James passes to Simmons. And they pick up 2. Simmons has got his 2nd basket on the night.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards just pulling his way inside.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Doncic finds Simmons. Randall against James. Shot clock at 5. Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got 4 rebounds now. From deep, Conley drills it from deep. Conley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And the first